Welcome in game number 2. The Utah Top 50 here tonight. We've got first games of the night for the Atlanta Dream wearing the white uniforms tonight, taking on the Los Angeles Sparks in the blacks. Had a great first game, and keeping our fingers crossed for a great second game here as a turnover on the first possession there for the Dream. And we'll see the Sparks bring it up for the first time tonight. Talk about players as the game proceeds. This is Cottle out of Bingham. A little drive there. We'll send it out to Rihanna Jones. Jones, that take in the paint. Short. Here's Sikander looking to work it up. Sent out to Holmes. Holmes had a big week last week, and she starts this off with the three. And we missed her number for the whole first half of her game last week. We're on it this week. Keita Holmes out of Summit Academy. Super impressed with her is Sydney Patterson here with the steal. And Patterson on the run. And is fouled there by Jones. And so it will be Patterson hit here to the free throw line. Sydney Patterson, saw her in the top 50 last year. And, of course, last week, again, much the same player. Very gritty, physical, no give up. And misses the free throw there. As here's Jones for the Sparks. Defended by Holmes. Tough turnaround there as the help D came down from Mon. And now the Dream on the run. Here's Sikander. She'll pull up from 17. That shot was just a touch long. And it will head out and be Spark basketball. Here's McKady Jenks giving to Jones momentarily. Cottle able to maintain it. Jones, the three, that just rimmed out on her. Trying to feed this inside with Wynia. That one will stay here. Last touch by the Dream. Oh, off the inbound, they get it right back. Talbot trying to skip that out. That was deflected last touch by Farmer. Off the inbound to Cottle. First points of the night for the Sparks. Patterson defended by Brisbane up top. Sydney on the drive using glass. No. Rebounded there by Jenks. Trying to get the clear. Nice job coming back by Sikander with the steal. Back inside. Sikander works to Mon, won't go. Jenks with the rebound. Excuse me. That is Jones with the rebound. This is Jenks. In the paint, works out. Rihanna, the three. Man, she's had two good looks. Both did not miss by much. They're online. She'll find it. Inside Mon, that was deflected by Jones, who came down defensively. Nice play there for the sophomore out of Roy. Jenks working inside. Wynia. Mon with the late deflection kept here. Jones, she'll take a step in. That shot, no. Rebound is to Patterson. And deflected out by Cottle. Substitutions here for the Dream. Clark has come on. Erickson coming on. As well as Harmon. Patterson. Oh, look at that. Nice take there by Sydney Patterson. Hannah Harmon came up in a handoff situation, and Patterson saw that lane open up. Able to attack the glass and score 5-2. Here's Talbot. Wainea sending over. Jones being defended by Clark. And that over and back. Mentioned Heidi Clark last week. She'll inbound here out of Whitehorse. That three from Patterson, no. Batted around and coming up the floor. Cottle with a reverse and score. Cottle with all 4 points for the Sparks. Harmon works in. Mon going up. No. Quickly up the floor. On the trail. That high arcing shot won't go, but the offensive rebound and putback does. Nice follow up there from Hannah Harmon. Excuse me. That was not Harmon. We do not have a 39. I actually think she played in the last game, if I recall correctly. We'll get that name for you. Yeah, that is Charlotte Sherbel, member of the Fever, helping out the Sparks tonight, number 39. That deflected, taken away by Erickson, and then gave it back. Cottle with her 6th point of the night. Good start for the sophomore. Brisbane Cottle out of Bingham. Patterson will take the three. Yeah, Sydney ties it up at 8. Cottle working off that screen. Sends over. 3 from Jenks. Off the mark. Rebound gathered by Mon. Harmon to the corner. Clark gives it back. The 3 from Harmon. Short. She knew it immediately. Sherbel gives a glance at the clock. 10 to go here in the opening half. Cottle taking advantage of that lane, opening up again. Just ran out of real estate. Rebound to the Dream, who are on the run. Erickson over to Harmon. The lob for Mon. Yeah, great execution. The fast break there. That ball never touches the floor on the run out. Able to get it inside and an easy bucket. Stolen. And that deflected out will stay here. Good defense there by Hannah Harmon. So talk about the offensive. Cottle, she's a Bingham minor, and Harmon's been a great initiator for the Dream. That duo, both having a new coach, and Coach Hector Marquez at Bingham this year. And inside, Mon with a little left-handed finish. Mon, the junior out of Uinta, has been strong in the paint here in the first half for the Dream. Jenks on the drive, no. Patterson looking up for Clark. Clark on the fast break and fouled on the take. Heidi Clark with a chance here to head to the line. Of course, those new 1-for-2 scenarios. Clark makes that one. Will be worth 2 points. 14-8, the lead for the Dream. Cottle works inside. Sherbel came off that screen. Beautiful roll through the lane as Sherbel. That'll be worth 3. The and one automatically credited on the make, or on the foul on the make, I should say, as Patterson brings it up. Here's Mon, defended by Wainea. Clark looking to drive, hands off. Harmon kicks to Patterson. This three, good. Sydney Patterson with her second three of the night. And Brisbane Cottle got that head shrugged back. You see disappointment. She was there. But Patterson with enough room to get the shot up and scored. And with Wainea, a little turnaround, no. Backside gathered by Clark. The Whitehorse Raider bringing it up the floor. Harmon sends to Patterson. See the hard closeout, trying to take advantage. Good defensive help there. And Cottle now with the steal. And we've got a foul being given here. It'll be Sparks basketball. Substitutions for both sides coming on here. 7 to go in our opening half. Reminder, you can catch all of the top 50 games, both boys and girls, for rewatch on the High School Rewind YouTube channel. Is this one taken away? Erickson out of Spanish Fork. Here's Sikander, gives over. Rita Holmes' three is short. Sherbel kept it in play, but no teammates around inside. And Farmer gets the shot up and scores. Maybe not the prototypical play, but doesn't matter. Found a way to get it through the rim. Nice play there by Farmer. Sent over to Cottle on the drive. Found a little room. Too strong off the glass. And it will head back to the Dream. Inside, Sikander with a left-handed shot won't go. Harmon, running out of time, is fouled here. Inbounded Holmes. Corner three from Harmon won't go. Tapped wide. And a dual possession here. That was Harmon coming back to cause the tie-up with Cottle. And the arrow will give it to the Sparks. 5 to go in the opening half. Jones, nice spin move, tough shot. Here's Sikander. She'll pull from 12. Yep. Janice Sikander. That's a money in the bank for Sikander. 10-point lead for the Dream. Inside, Cottle, no. Try to get her own miss. Sikander there for the board. She's fouled. Possession will be with the Dream. Oh, it's over and back. Tough inbound pass. The Farmer, her momentum kind of carrying her out. The pressure there defensively. Didn't have a lot of options. Inside 4 minutes. Sherbel gives to Cottle. Good pressure D here by the Dream. Everything on the exterior. Here's Jones. She's got a little lane. Tough shot as she goes to the floor. Good help there by Sherbel. Able to gather that, put it back up, and score it. Here's Sikander. Open look for three. Janice Sikander with the triple for the Dream. It's 24-13. Farmer. Sikander, another three, back-to-back threes for Janice Sikander. as the Dream have opened this up a 14-point lead. This is Aaliyah Sikander with some help tonight for the Sparks. Normally a member of the Chicago Sky. Given back to Jones. That just came off the front of the rim. Running the floor, Farmer, no, she's fouled. We'll head to the line. Boy, contact on the one end. Leads to the lead, or the run out for the Dream, and contact on this end. A chance at the line. Farmer, good. Cottle. Here's Sherbel, the three. No. Rebound to Farmer. Oh, good D. Right there, it was Talbot able to force the tie up. And it will be Dream basketball. Farmer gives here to Holmes. Rita floats it up. That just rimmed out. Sikander offensive board. Farmer open for three. That is short. Sikander again puts it up and scores. Janice Sikander last year for Westlake felt like she was much more of an initiator of the offense. Tonight, she's looked, I don't want to say looked for her offense because she hasn't forced it, but man, when she's had opportunity, she's taken advantage. Been very efficient from the floor tonight in scoring. As Harmon coming backside there, able to deflect it away but couldn't keep it in. It will still stay here with the Sparks, 1 to go. Oh, that one given up, Harmon. Gives to Farmer. Too strong off the window. Sent out, Cottle the three. She's probably been the best offensive player tonight for the Sparks. A big made three. As they're trying to just hang around here. Holmes with the answer, no. Jones the board. 35 seconds to go here in the first half. Cottle looking up there for Talbot. Here's Sikander. Got the defender in the air. Good little look away, but foul here. And Aaliyah Sikander to the line. Good free throw there for Sikander. We'll count for two, 31-18, final possession. I shouldn't say that. Shot clock turned off. Pressure D by Jones. Here's Farmer, 10 to go. Harmon gives back Erickson. Here's Farmer on the drive, fouled with 2.5 seconds left. So Farmer here at the line, 2.5 seconds in the half, 31-18. Chance to extend this for the Dream. Won't go. Holmes puts it back up. Tough shot, just misses. That'll do it. First half in the books, 31-18. The Dream leading the Sparks here in the Utah Top 50. Welcome back. Ready to start the second half. And we're growing, so we're going to give opportunities here. We got Scott Smith here with us. He's going to take over the call here for the second half. Scott, take it away.
Thanks, Dane. Dane benched for the second half here. Scott Smith on the call. Talbot to inbound, Sparks. With the ball to start the second half. Ball at the top, penetration. And out of bounds. It'll stay with the Sparks. Talbot kick out. And 3, no good. Dream with the ball, pushing the ball up the court. Patterson with the ball. Back around. Over to Mon. Clark with the ball. Back to Patterson. Holmes with the 3, and no. Rebound by the Dream. Back over to Patterson. Good look inside to Holmes. And blocked by the Sparks, out of bounds. It'll stay here with the Dream. Dream to inbound underneath. Out top to Patterson. Inside to Mon. Turn around with the left hand. No, but gets her own rebound. And out of bounds. It'll be Sparks ball. Sparks down by 13, looking for a spark here. Jenks penetration and blocked. Ball out of bounds. It'll stay here with the Sparks. Jenks to... Nope. Inbound by the Sparks. Ball on the outside. Corner 3. Short. Rebound by the Sparks. Back up. Foul. And that'll put Wynia at the line. Sorry about that. Wynia at the line. 1 for 2. And good. Cuts the lead to 11. Patterson with the ball. Clark. And Clark with the 3. Not quite. Jenks with the ball, pushing it up the floor for the Sparks. Back around to the top. Sherbel back in. Twinia around to the corner. Looking inside. Battling inside. And we got a tie-up. Jump ball. Good hands there by Mon, and Dream will gain possession here. Full court press by the Sparks. Dream able to move it up the court. Oh. And no, travel. Nope, out of bounds. On the Dream, it'll move back over to the Sparks. .11 lead. Sparks with the ball. Talbot, the ball. Kicks it out top. Sherbel for 3, and no, but rebound by Wynia, and still by the Dream. Ball up the court. Sparks with the steal. Good hands there, pushing the ball up the court quick. Kick back out. Sherbel for 3, and no. Mon with the rebound. Dream with the ball coming up the court. Penetration and a foul on the inside. Nope, that's a jump ball. A tie-up, good hands. Substitution. Cottle checking into the game for Talbot. Good hands, and the Dream control the ball now. The Sparks. Ball over to the Sparks. Cottle with penetration. Jones with the rebound and the putback, and good. Cutting the lead to 9. Dream beating the penetration there. The press. Clark dribbles the ball out of bounds, back to the Sparks. That press causing some issues. Substitutions here for the Dream. Ball into Wynia. Wynia with the move and in. and one. What a great move. Getting around the defender there. We'll give her 3 points for that one. Dream to inbound the ball. Lead cut to 6. Sparks with some penetration. Erickson trying to get around Jones. And ball on the floor. Jones with the steal and the breakaway and the finish. Good hands there by the Sparks. Dream up the court quickly. Trying to beat that press. Around a Farmer. Farmer up and in. Good penetration. 6-point lead. Sparks with the ball. Good pass inside, deflected, and the Dream with the steal. Pushing the ball up the court. Farmer with the ball, and shot no good, but the rebound. Sikander, and the shot no good. Jenks for the Sparks controls, pushing the ball up the court. Kick back out to Cottle. Cottle up the top, 3 from the top. Just off. Rebound the Dream. Pass into Clark. Clark with the shot. No. Our own rebound. And we have a foul. Clark will go to the line. Dream with the free throw shot here in a 6-point lead. 10:52 left in the second half. And good. Clark out of Whitehorse High School. Pushes the lead to 8 for the Dream. Sparks with the ball, pushing it up the court. That's Talbot kicking it over to Jenks. Jenks looking inside, deflected, and it will stay with the Sparks out of bounds. Talbot inbound. Jenks inside to Wainea. Wainea. Ball deflected out of bounds off Wainea. Dream will gain possession of the ball. Sparks still pressing here. Deflected. Stolen by the Sparks. Back to Jones, and Jones for 2. Cutting the lead to 6. Dream getting the ball in quick, trying to move that up the court. Beat that pressure. Mon inside with the left hand and in. Nice little spin move there from Mon. That's the way you beat the press. Sparks pushing the ball up the court. Cottle. Penetration. Kick back out to Talbot. Talbot across to Jenks and over to Jones. Jones for 3. Just off the mark. Ball out of bounds. Dream will take possession. Dream pushing the ball up the court quick. Numbers over to Mon. Mon partially blocked. Ball out of bounds. It'll stay with the Dream. Clark to inbound. Clark over to Sikander. Sikander ball on the floor. Jump ball. Tied up. Talbot with the tie up there. Ball will be in the possession of the Sparks now. Good defense. Jenks with the ball. Pushing up fast. Blocked by Mon. Dream with the ball. Clark into Mon. Mon kicks back out. Shot off the mark. Ball on the floor. Battle underneath. Controlled by Talbot. Stolen by Sikander, and shot by the Dream off the mark. Jenks controls, but fouled by Clark. Sparks with the ball on the side. Jenks moving the ball up the court for the Sparks. Kicks it over to Talbot. Talbot for 3. just off the mark. Come on with the rebound to Sikander. Sikander pushing the ball up the court. Over to Farmer. Stolen. Jones with the hands. Kick out to Sikander on the Sparks. Back to Talbot. Talbot out to Jones. From the free throw line, and good. Jones with 2, cutting the lead to 6. Erickson with the ball. Demond back to Erickson, and in and good. Quick score by the Dream. Quick answer. Just under 7 minutes left to go. Jenks kick out to Jones. Jones with the dribble. Sikander for 3, and off the mark. Errant pass out. Sparks get the ball back. Ball inside and stolen by the Dream. Controlled by Farmer. Shot by Sikander, and it's good. Dream pushing the lead to double digits to a 10-point lead, 6:22 to go. Long 3 by Jenks off the mark. Dream control the rebound. And the lead. Long 3 by Sikander, and it's good. Sparks up the floor quickly. Jones looking to answer. Long 2. Just missed. Dream with the rebound. And out of bounds. Ball will go back to the Sparks. We have substitutions. Dream substituting 3 in. Sparks with a single substitution. Sparks looking for a little bit of a spark here. Down 13 with 5:24 to go. Talbot over to Sherbel. Sherbel dribbles around the top. Back over to Talbot. Talbot looking for penetration. Back to Sherbel. Hands. And we have a foul call on the inside. Sparks ball. Will inbound from the side. Jenks the top. Back over to Sherbel. Sherbel penetrates. Drives just off the mark. Farmer with the rebound. Patterson with the ball. Pushing up the court. And stops. Turnaround, not quite. Mon with the rebound. Kicks back out to Holmes. Over to Harmon, and Harmon from long range with the bucket. Pushing that lead. And then turns around and knocks the ball out of bounds. Harmon with some excitement there, some energy. Making her presence known on both sides of the court. Jenks to inbound for the Sparks. Sparks down 16. Sherbel with the ball. Pass inside, stolen by the Dream. Inside to Mon. Kick back out to Holmes. Holmes for 3. Just off the mark. And we have a foul underneath on the Dream. Jones battling for the Sparks for that ball. Able to control it for her team. Sparks, ball. 3:38 left to go. Second half. Sikander with the ball. Looking for an open person. Jones with the 3, just off the mark. But rebound, Cottle. Cottle over to Sikander. Sikander looking underneath. Dribbles up top. Back around to Jenks and in to Sherbel for the shot off the mark. Ball out of bounds, and it will stay with the Sparks. 2:58 left to go. Sparks. Nope. I lied. Dream with the ball. Out on the Sparks. So Dream with the ball. Looking to push the ball up the court. Out to Patterson. Patterson up the floor. Kick back over to Harmon. Harmon looking inside for Mon. Mon got blocked. Jones with the ball for the Sparks, pushing it up the floor. With the move and shot and in for Jones. Nice move. Able to get that bucket to go. Farmer with the ball. Over to Harmon, back to Farmer. Holmes with the ball in the corner. Three-point shot, not quite on mark. Sparks with the rebound, pushing the ball up. Looking to score some points with time winding down. Penetration. Oh, and a foul on the inside on the Dream. Sparks with the ball. Sherbel at the line. Minute 54 left. Down by 14 are the Sparks. And it's good from Sherbel. Holmes to inbound. Sparks with the press. Holmes with the ball. Dream pushing it up. Holmes outside for three. Short, but rebound to Sherbel. Sorry, rebound. Not. Patterson with the three. Good ball movement there. Lead back at 15. Cottle with the ball. Sikander with the penetration. Pass inside and out of bounds, and it'll be Dream basketball. Good defense there on the Dream. Staying home, staying on their man, creating not a lot of open spaces there for the Sparks to get passes inside. Farmer to Patterson. Patterson penetration and shot. Misses, but Dream get the rebound. That was Harmon on the rebound to Holmes. Holmes with a shot. Just off the mark. Sparks control the ball, pushing on the fast break. Sikander. And, that's Sherbel. My bad, Sherbel with the layup, and good. Dream, 37 seconds left. Holding the ball, passing back and forth. Patterson penetration, missed. Farmer with the rebound and the shot, not quite on. And the Sparks retain possession, and quick layup from the Sparks. A little bit of energy here, some scoring at the end from the Sparks, but it's too little too late as Dream will secure the 11-point victory. And that'll do it. The Atlanta Dream with the victory, 50-39 over the Los Angeles